So what could go wrong with that buyer financing? And if there is anything that seller could do to prevent it. So there is actually a couple of things that could go wrong. For example, buyer could lose his employment, which is his main source of income. Because of that, he's not going to get the loan. Or, for example, seller property will not appraise for the sale price, and just because of that, the bank, the lender, will not give the loan for the purchase, right? And the other thing could be just simply, bad communication between the parties, and because of that, the entire process can get delayed and very unpleasant for everybody. So, is there anything that seller could do? Well, thank you for tuning in, guys. Jarek Jastrzębski here, JRE Group, eXp Realty from Chicagoland area. Please subscribe to this channel to get the notification about the new videos coming in. So there's a couple of things. Number one, ask your realtor to ask loan officer, which is working on the loan process for the buyer, to ask him a couple of questions. For example, has the buyer been qualified for the loan, right? The other good question could be, has been funds been verified for the down payment? The other good question is, I always like to ask, is what is the buyer occupation? What does he do for a living? And let me tell you the story why I do that. During when COVID started here in Illinois in March of 2020, many of the deals fall apart. Some of them fall apart just because people panic, and they were uncertain about the situation. People just cancel. But some of them really got canceled because buyer simply lost his employment, and because of that, he couldn't get the loan anymore. So it's really good to know if your buyer employment is stable and it's not gonna get affected by any of that situation that is happening, during the sale process. So that will be number one. Number two is with the appraisal. Get ready for the appraisal. Prepare your property, because this is the most important appointment right now. So get a picture ready. Also ask your realtor to prepare comps that will support the sale price. Sometimes the appraiser is working outside of his area of expertise, and he may be having problems finding the proper comps. So ask your realtor to help with that. Also, you can also prepare a list of upgrades that you recently done to the property. Some of them may be invisible to the appraiser, so it will be easier for him to see it if you're gonna put it on the paper and you're gonna see what you've done and how much you pay for it. That will be very, very helpful. And number three, with the communication, well, ask your realtor to be in the great close communication with the loan officer and ask him to provide with the weekly updates. So what's happening with the loan? Has been appraisal order? Was the loan submitted to the underwriter? What is the underwriting process? What's the holdup? There is anything maybe that you can help, or your attorney could help with the situation. So if you do all that, I guarantee you that you're going to have very successful result in the end, and you're going to sell your property and close on time. So if you're thinking about selling or buying the property, please reach out. We will be really, really happy to help. Thank you very much, and I will talk to you soon.